Hello guys, we are back with some more Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft, and today we're gonna be looking at the deck I kinda quickly showed to you yesterday, the Big Dudes and Dudettes, my beautiful new Warlock deck, which I have completely made myself, and it has some of the newer cards and it's pretty cool. But luckily we managed to get quests that are this good, so this can be done with this Warlock deck. And it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be great. I don't know if I seem tired. If I do, it's because I am tired and I also need to drink a lot. Because of the fact that I had just gymnastics in school and holy motherfucking something, I'm tired. So, we're gonna jump in the play mode and I dropped some drink yesterday's. Oh god, my voice. I dropped some ranks yesterday because of the fact that there were only zoos and hunters. And yeah, the lottery is pretty boring, there's like only hunters. But I managed to get a golden mortal coil and I will get a second one soon. So yeah, we're gonna just play, do some cool stuff. Hopefully win the... Oh yeah, oh god. Before we play, I should probably show you the deck list a bit more closely. I did it yesterday, but I didn't really talk about why some things are there. So, this is a fantastic deck because of the reason that, well, let's start with the early game. There's a lot of early game. About half of the deck is early game, which makes it a very strong deck. So we have Soulfires, obvious ones. I mean, every single Warlock deck should have Soulfires. We have a couple of Mortal Coils for more control. There's the golden, which is dope, isn't it? For some extra values. We have one Power Overwhelming. Not just because of the reason that I only own one Power Overwhelming, but because I think one is just a juicy. For example, Power Overwhelming Nerubian Egg and Shadow Flame as a pretty good combo, or Power Overwhelming something bigger and do that, or just Power Overwhelming Leroy and win the game, or something between those lines. It's fantastic. We have the Undertaker. I thought it's a cool little addition because I really think this card has a lot of potential, and it has, for me at least, been for a lot of value every single time. Those are pretty obvious ones there. They work super well with the Haunted Creeper and the Nerubian Eggs and even the Harvest Golems. Just fantastic. And we have Void Walkers, pretty obvious. I think they are just a fantastic card. I really like Void Walker. It's just one of my favorite cards. The Haunted Creeper and the Nerubian Egg. Oh yeah, Nerubian Egg also works well with this guy. We have Earthring Fazir 1 because of the fact that, well, Warlocks tend to lose a lot of health when in process of playing. I thought 1 is gonna be good. A second one could also work, for example, if you only have one Harvest Golem, you know, just put another Earthring or something between those lines. You can just modify it the way you want. We have a Hellfire. Now you could also probably switch a Hellfire to Earthring Fazir or something like that. The Hellfire hasn't been too much value for me, but against Zeus I think it's pretty much necessary. But you know, for example, Shadow Flame is obviously better because you only lose one minion, but it has to do at least 3 damage, which isn't too hard with this deck. But you know, so that's that. That's a removal. Hellfire, Shadow Flame, Soulfire, Mortal Coil. Those are only things you need, and Power Overwhelming to a certain extent. I think that's just everything you need. But then we have something interesting, which I'm not sure if is great in this deck, but I just like it. It gets some cool stuff done by River there. So, for example, with the Nerubian Eggs, you get 2 4/4s for 2 mana. Wonderful. Haunted Creeper, you get 4 1/1 spiders. Well, that's just kind of stupid, but it's a thing. And also, it's a cool card. I really like Baron Rivender. So yeah. Then we have a Defender of Argus. You could probably switch a Hellfire to Defender of Argus, but I only have one, so that's the reason we are only going with one Defender. We have Leroy Jenkins, of course. I pretty much have Leroy in every deck, because it's just a great finisher. We have Faceless Manipulator. We can go with the Leroy or with the Rag or their Big Dude. That's fine. We have Fugen and Stalag, which I kind of built this deck around. And they are just fantastic. I mean, these are great cards, even if you don't get Thaddeus. They're just good. Multiple I also think should be in every deck these days. It's just fantastic. We have 2 Sludge Belchers because this is a kind of a control-y deck. It's a pretty nice one to have. Then we have, of course, the lovely one and only Ragnaros, the Firelord, which is one of my favorite cards in the game. We have Ysera. You know, it's pretty nice. And we have a mountain giant. Now, I'm not sure about the mountain giant. You could probably switch it to a molten or even a mountain, because there are a lot of, like, for example, haunted creeper make it cheaper and so on and so on. But that's big do's and dudettes. That's the moniker if you would of some reason care. And then we're gonna start playing. Enough of a stupid talk. Let's just go playing. Win some games. And drink some milk. Oh god, it's good. Anyways. Yeah, I'm hoping I can actually do something. This is probably a zoo, so I can just lose. And this has felt surprisingly weak against zoo, I could say. I don't know why, it just kinda feels a bit too, because even the sludge belcher is great against zoo, but they always tend to have a way of getting rid of it, so it's like, well, okay, we have 2 sludge belchers, that's good. We're just gonna play one of those guys and be cool with it. And hope they don't have like a abusive sergeant or something between those lines. Oh god, okay. That's good, that's actually good. Okay, this is fine. I think I coin out the harvest golem and we can play the earthen ring next turn, heal ourselves and do some cool stuff, because so far it's trades with the wolf and even with this guy, so it's good, it's just good. Harvest golem is one of those cards that everyone loves, because it's so good. I mean, obviously if you play against it, you probably hate it, but if you play with it, it's just fantastic. Okay, this is fine. No, this is absolutely fine, this is perfect. And now we play the earth ring, heal this guy, or not this guy, ourselves up. I'm wondering if I should actually... Yeah, you know what? I think that's the play. I think that's it. We lost 1 sludge belcher, you know what? That's fine, we have another one in the hand. That's the only reason I did it. If I had only 1 sludge belcher, probably... Sludge belcher, probably wouldn't have done it, but, you know, it's fine. You know what? That's also fine, that's more than fine. I mean, we're in good shape. I mean, we are in fantastic shape. Holy crud. And I guess we trade with the 1-1. I mean, we are in good shape. We can play Sludge Belcher next turn, and that's probably game then. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Oh, Stalag. I don't wanna play it. It's kinda weak. If it would have been Fugen, I would have played it, because I think Fugen is just a lot better. But, usually like minions with less attack and more health better. I don't know. It's just a thing. But yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. We are in so good shape. Sadly, we didn't get the Baron River, so we could have gotten 2 taunts up, but you know what? I don't even care. We are in... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't care. Get your things. Okay, that's good. And we're just gonna play Stalag now. And trade there and trade 2 things. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Okay, I said we're gonna probably lose the zoo well. This game went very well. It's very nice. This is very nice. Okay, get in there and fight, Maggot. You know what? Yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem. So how do we want it to do this again? I think we tap first. Okay, we have Rag. That's a good play for next turn. Baron River seems kind of useless at the moment. I really wish I had this guy out. God, I wish I had this guy out now. So I guess we do that. I think we could play the Baron River. I'm pretty sure we do that. Oh, I should have played this guy. I'm an idiot. I don't think this was the one I was supposed to play. Anyways, we are a failure. Okay, that's fine. You can trade there as much as you want, that's okay. Trade face, okay, that's also fine. Yeah, see, if we would have had the Nerubian, we could have traded there, but no, we don't have it, so... There you go. I think it's gonna be Lothar, Nerubian, that guy. And then some reasonable trades. Yeah.
So many possibilities.
And I mean, I obviously have the power overwhelming here and then trade there. I guess we can kind of ping there and maybe even kill it next turn with that guy. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we have some big dudes and that's cool and all. Voidwalker is fine. Haunted Creeper is fine. Is he not gonna tap? Very interesting. Okay, good. So far so good. So far so good. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Interesting. Leroy, really? I mean, this is just bad, because it's probably gonna kill something like this and even... But we gotta believe, it's either one of those two. Or then it's face and we probably just lost the game. Okay. That's interesting. Now he's in Leroy range if he can't win. So far so good. So far so good. I haven't even counted. That's 5. That's okay. That's 5. That's not enough. Okay, I think 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are victorious. You can't even kill it because oh yes you can. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. We have Leroy. This is why every deck should have Leroy. It's fantastic. He is in bad shape. I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's gonna play a Leroy. And kill him. I mean, okay, it worked. Cool, we won a zoo. That's fantastic. So I know you're kind of starting to get the idea of the deck. Just kind of trying to get into the game and then start playing these big dudes out. And usually they struggle to get rid of them. So that's pretty cool. We're hopefully gonna climb back to rank 11. In this particular video, I'm probably not rank 10, I mean, that would be just crazy. I mean, maybe if you start win streaking or some craziness like that. But anyway, this deck is pretty cool, as you can now see. It's not a cheap deck, so that's something it's not. But if you have like all the cards in the game, then yeah, of course. Oh. Then yes, of course make this deck. It's a fun deck. I mean, if you have all the cards in the game, you probably can make a lot better decks. But you know, this is a pretty nice nifty little deck. I really like it. Yeah, Undertaker, you know what? Get out there and let's just hope he doesn't have anything to declare it. Because if he doesn't, Coin Harvest Golem... Ooh, that's the juice right there. Okay, that's fantastic. That's fine, you know what? That's more than fine. And this way, just putting the tempo up. I could, with this deck, you could, it's probably fine just to tap as well and do 1 damage. But because of the fact that we can really get the tempo up this way, and I highly doubt he's gonna Lightning Storm 2 minions, we are gonna be in fantastic shape. You know what? The Hunt is fine. A Lightning Bolt, okay, that's also fine. Slightly annoying, but fine. Ooh, an Undertaker, you say? Well, we're gonna tap. Another Mortal Coil, you say. You know what? I'm just gonna play it. I don't have a reason not to, so you know what? That's fine. I think we're in good shape. See, so yeah, one thing I didn't say about the deck is that you can actually win with the, kind of the zoo cards, as I like to call it, with the Voidwalker, Undertakers, and cards like that. You really can, and it's pretty cool. I really like this deck because of that. I think it's super cool. You know what, Haunted Creeper, that's okay. I'm just Soulfire there, I guess. Okay, we lose Shadow Flame, that's probably pretty bad. And we get Ragnar Rios. Ragnar Rios is fine. We lost Shadow Flame, right? Yeah. Hopefully... Shadow Flame is although pretty good against Shamans, because usually they tend to flood the board, at least somewhat. Let's hope we can keep the control with just minions. Maybe we have still Power Overwhelming and Mortal Coils and such cards, but you know. You know what? That's fine. You know, 2 lightning bolts and both on Undertakers. We are in prime shape. Wow, we are in good shape. This is really good, by the way. I don't know if I told you, but this is very good. Usually against shamans, at least the spell power totem just needs to go. It's such an annoyance when you're playing against shamans because they use a lot of spells. They do. Oh god, I have all kinds of things open. I don't know if you can see that in the window. Maybe not. Maybe can. I don't know. But we had like all kinds of stuff open. We don't have any more, so that's fine. You know what? I think it's gonna be power overwhelming time. I think the Sludge Belcher power overwhelming is gonna be a strong play. So get out there. Good sir. Power overwhelming here and just ping there. Fantastic. We don't need to start doing damage yet. We're just hanging out, seeing what he's doing. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Seems like a pretty casual and usual shaman deck. And they are kind of always the same, like kind of mid-rangey and cool little nifty decks. Shaman cards are just really good. That's okay. Usually they want a spell totem at this point, and if they get it, you can be like, whew. Because if they get spell power, then it's gonna be bad usually. If they totem were first, they are most of the time gonna be looking for spell power. So you know, you just kind of want to dodge that. We are in super nice shape. We even have another Mortal Coil we can use right there. Boom, draw a card. Okay, Void Walker. I'm probably not gonna be playing actually anything else. I might heal this guy so that he doesn't die. Ooh, actually, would Defender be good here? That's what I'm wondering. So if we heal this guy, it doesn't die to Lightning Storm, even if he gets spell power. He has a 75% chance to get it. No, not 75. What's it? Oh god. Oh Jesus, I'm bad at this. Why am I so bad at this? I don't know. 33% chance of getting it. That's the number. Jesus, that was hard. Yeah, you know, I'm just wondering, what if I heal that, or what if I just defend? If I defend it there, everything's gonna die, so yeah, okay, it's probably better. The healing totem, I don't feel necessarily you need to kill. Another Void Walker, okay, I really don't think so. Because if there's nothing to heal then, I mean, why would you kill that guy? But yeah, we are in good shape. We're just gonna rag next turn, probably. It's probably gonna be hunting for the spell power. Please don't get it. Okay, he didn't get it. He's probably still gonna Lightning Storm though. I mean, yeah, there it is. Lightning Storm would have been a guaranteed kill here. So please don't be this time. One time. Okay, it was. God damn it. And Rock Biter in there. Ah, that's pretty nicely done. But it's fine. We have Ryagna Yoh. And we're just gonna. Ooh. Do I wanna kinda get the Hex out of the way with this card? I'm kinda liking that. I'm kinda liking the fact that if he has Hex, he's gonna hopefully use it on this guy. And then we can play a more safer Rag, because Rag is better than a Mountain Giant. No question about that. But a 6-mana 8/8 is pretty good still. So yeah, I mean, does he have Hex? Do you have Hex? If he doesn't have Hex, he's probably dead anyways. So there you go. There you go. He's going to do a lot of damage with Defender of Argus and stuff like that. And he's thinking real hard. Is that a Hex? Is this a Hex? It's a Fire Elemental. Interesting, and what's that then? Nothing. Nothing, you say? Just weird. Because we have the taunt, right? So he can... I really don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. I think I just play Rag here. Like, I really don't have a reason not to. Can even play another taunt just to protect our giant. Yeah, I mean, this is probably fine. It might even kill that guy. Yeah, fantastic. I don't know. It's probably gonna be G to the G. We even have the Faceless Manipulator Rag combo if we need to. Or just Faceless Leroy, that's 12 damage. Says well played, he's probably dead. He's dead! We won. We have won now 2 games in a row. And we just need one more. That's gonna finish maybe both quests. Not, maybe, but we're gonna go for the 3 victories. Also, that would get us to 150 victories on ranked with Warlock, which is a pretty nice number. I mean, I'm not even close to the golden one, but 150 is pretty neat, pretty nice, pretty cool. I like it. Okay, it's a Rouge, probably a Miraculous Rouge, because there aren't really any others. Now are there... Ooh, do we want the Earth Ring, or are we gonna ditch that for something more juicy with maybe a Death Rattle? I think we are. Okay, well there's the Death Rattle, fantastic. We're in okay shape. The Mountain Giant's pretty bad, but... it's there. Maybe we can even play it early. Probably not, he's probably gonna have something cool. Ooh, you know what? If we can pull this off to next turn, third turn, that would be sick. Please don't have backstab. One time no backstab. Just please, one time. One time no backstab. Just no backstab. No backstab. Okay, we're in good shape. You know what? That's a mission fail, because when we play this, it's gonna get up more health. You know what? I'm sorry, but that's the cruel reality. That's it. You can't even backstab it now. You're just You could Deadly Poison, but do you really want a Deadly Poison now? Probably not.
Give me a quest.
Give me a quest, he says. Ooh, preparation. Please don't go over 4 health. Okay. Is that it? Is 4 health it? Is that it? That's it. Okay, cool. Can just Soulfire then. No problem. No. Ooh, that's a good one to kind of lose. Thank you. Also, what I like about this deck is that, for example, now we have only played cards that you would see in zoo, so they think that it's a zoo, and then you play like a rag, and they're like, wait, what? Wait, what? And I like that. I really like it about the deck. Usually this happens that you're just empty-handed, and sometimes you have a lot of cards in your hand, but it's probably fine anyways. And Undertaker. Now we can just tap and get something juicy. I'm probably just gonna play the Void Walker, nothing else. I don't need to play. We can play Loatheb next time, it's gonna be nice. Because, as we saw, this is probably a miracle. Although, a questing adventure in a miracle league is kind of odd. Kind of weird. But, you know, it can happen. It can, for example, as we just saw with those preparations, it's pretty good. It can definitely work. So, you know, Loatheb is just a perfect counter to anything miraculous. Yeah, you know, this happens. And then he, you know, that was already 2 spells. Again, think about the fact that if you have gotten Loatheb last turn, our stuff would still be alive. Well, it's a cruel world. And he's already down to 17 health and we have a Loatheb. Like, what do you do? That's so great about Loatheb. Because if you have an empty board, you're gonna take at least 5 damage when clearing it out. That's what I love about Loatheb. It's so good. It's just fantastic. Ooh. That feels good. That feels really good. I'm just gonna trade, like, I have no need to hit face. He can't even kill the Loatheb. Well, he can with Shiva. Fan of Knives. Fan of Knives would be good. It would be really good now, but he used already one, so I find it very unlikely that he has a second one. He obviously might have, but probably not. He might have Shiva. He might have that. Shadow Step, really? That's pretty desperate. That is very desperate. Wow, that's desperate. If that's like the only spell you have, that is bad. You're in bad shape. Yeah, I mean, the deck's working. So I think this is a very good showcase for the deck. We climb back to rank 11. We are win streaking, and we got at least 50 gold this episode. So there you go. I wanted a good showcasing video for the deck, and there you have it, big dudes and dudettes. If you have the cards, or at least close to these cards, go ahead, build it. It's a good deck, I promise you. You will like it when you play it. It's gonna get a bit used to when you start playing. It's a bit weird because sometimes you gotta realize that you need to hit face like all the time, and sometimes you gotta play it very controlly. But when you learn it, I mean, you're in prime shape. Obviously, as I've made the deck, I know it quite well. But I mean, other than that, I hope you liked the deck. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you might as well drop a like down below, because even if you don't believe it, every single one of them help a lot, and I do appreciate all of them. And if you are new, while you're down there giving the like, maybe you want to subscribe, because that also helps a lot. And I appreciate every new viewer, subscriber, whatever you are, commenter, whatever you want to do, I appreciate it. But just overall, 20 video, thanks for watching, and as always, remember to stay awesome.